We all have goals, right? Big dreams we want to chase, changes we want to make in our lives. But let's be honest, the hardest part isn't usually setting the goal. It's what happens after the initial excitement fades away. That's when the real challenge begins. You start to feel stuck, maybe a little tired, or even completely overwhelmed. The comfort of your old routine, of just staying where you are, starts to pull you back in. Pushing yourself out of that comfort zone feels like an uphill battle, and sometimes giving up just seems so much easier. This struggle, it's completely universal. Everyone feels it. But here's the secret. That moment of struggle is exactly where success is born. Learning how to force yourself to move forward, especially when you don't feel like it, is the master key that unlocks your dreams and turns them into your reality. Let me tell you about Alex. Alex was a dreamer. He had these incredible ambitions. He wanted to start his own business, write a novel, and just live a life that felt meaningful and full of purpose. But for all his big ideas, he had a hard time taking consistent action. Every single morning, he'd wake up and promise himself, "Today's the day. Today, I'm going to work harder." But then the day would happen. Distractions would pop up, and worse, the doubts would start to creep in. He'd find himself thinking, "Am I really good enough to do this? What if I pour my heart and soul into this and I still fail?" These questions were heavy. They weighed him down, making it so much easier to just put things off, to scroll on his phone, to do anything other than the hard work that was staring him in the face. Alex's dreams started to feel so distant, like beautiful stars in the night sky that he could see but never touch. He knew, deep down, that wishing for success wasn't enough. He knew it demanded discipline, grit, and persistence. But the fear of discomfort, the fear of stepping into the unknown, held him captive. He was trapped in a cycle of wanting more but hesitating, and it was filling him with regret. Now, what Alex didn't realize at first is that forcing yourself to act, especially when your motivation is at zero, does something amazing to your brain. It triggers a powerful psychological shift. Think about it. Every small step you take, even when you're fighting against that internal resistance, builds momentum. It's like pushing a giant heavy ball. The first push is the hardest, but once it starts rolling, each subsequent push gets a little bit easier. This process literally starts to rewire your brain. It carves out new neural pathways, turning what was once an act of pure discipline into a habit. Over time, the things that felt like a monumental struggle start to become second nature. You just do them. Practically speaking, pushing through that discomfort is like a workout for your mind. It builds your resilience, your mental toughness. It sharpens your focus. These aren't just nice-to-have traits. They are absolutely essential for any kind of long-term success. This deliberate action breaks the paralyzing cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. You stop telling yourself stories about why you can't, and you start creating evidence that you can. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one small difficult action at a time. The real key here is consistency. It's about showing up every single day, even if it's just in a small way. Those tiny efforts, compounded over time, lead to massive, meaningful change. When you embrace this approach, you transform your willpower. It stops being this fleeting, unreliable feeling you have to wait for and becomes a steady, dependable force that actively drives you toward your goals. So, how do you actually start forcing yourself to move forward? Let's get practical. First, set clear, non-negotiable deadlines. A goal without a deadline is just a wish. Deadlines create a sense of urgency, and they put an end to that "I'll do it tomorrow" trap. Procrastination hates a deadline. Second, break your huge, intimidating tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. The idea of writing a book is terrifying, but writing 300 words today, that's doable. Making progress, even small progress, feels good. It makes the whole journey less overwhelming and gives you something to track. Third, use the power of accountability. This is a game changer. Share your goals with a trusted friend, a family member, or join a community of people who are on a similar journey. Schedule regular check-ins. Just knowing that someone is going to ask you, "Hey, how did you do on your goal this week?" provides a powerful external motivation. It keeps you on course when your internal drive is running low. You're no longer just letting yourself down, you're letting down your support system, and that's a much harder pill to swallow. Fourth, and this is important, reward yourself for hitting milestones. We often forget to celebrate the small wins. Did you stick to your workout plan for a week? Treat yourself? Did you finish that difficult chapter? Take a well-deserved break. Celebrating your progress, no matter how small, fuels your drive. It reinforces the positive habits you're building and makes the process more enjoyable. And finally, develop a daily routine that prioritizes your goals. Your motivation will come and go, but your routine should remain constant. Schedule the important work for the time of day when you have the most energy. Protect that time fiercely. Don't let distractions or other people's priorities derail you. These practical steps are your toolkit for pushing through resistance. They are what will help you build unstoppable, lasting momentum toward the success you deserve. I want you to remember this. Discipline is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It's the structure that holds up your ambitions. So start today. Start forcing yourself. Push past the doubt, embrace the discomfort, and take one small, consistent action. Then do it again tomorrow. It's not about waiting for motivation to strike like lightning. It's about being the person who shows up, rain or shine. Your future self is depending on the choices you make right now. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build the life you want. Let me know in the comments what goal you're going to start taking action on today. Let's do this.